name is Conor Brady Lee, also known as CBL. I'm an Irish professional wrestler from Longford. Professional wrestling is abundance of a million different things. It's showmanship, it's athletics, it's strength, it's big energy on a big stage. Luckily enough, when I was about 10 or 11, we moved out to more of an open country house, where the best thing in the world was we had more space to mess about, but we also had space to get a trampoline. So yeah, that was kind of the first proper experience of trying to wrestle. I think I watched like that many YouTube videos on how to wrestle and everything, and I was like proper, like, it's funny looking back on it because obviously I was just a young lad on a trampoline messing about, but my head was proper like wired and ready to eventually someday be in a ring. A big moment for me and like actually flipping a switch and understanding I could wrestle and there was possibilities was when Sheamus won the WWE Championship in 2009. Like that was genuinely a moment like where I went like, bam, alright, it's possible. Like at some point in my life I'm gonna have to move to Dublin to wrestle. And you know, it's funny because something that happened when I was 11 in 2009 has like dictated, you know, here when I'm 25. So yeah, because quite honestly, there's my life before wrestling, my life after wrestling. I knew one other mate growing up that liked wrestling, so it was just one mate and my brother that I had to talk about wrestling. Which was, you know, it's funny now because now I have like a lot of friends that are like family, and it's all through wrestling, you know. Yeah, Fight Factory is my home club. Some of the best trainers in the world, some of the best wrestling in the world, and I'm very, very proud of it. Merging my Fight Factory family and my like actual family in Longford is something like very strange, because for a long time I wouldn't have been home much, which is funny enough because I'd be training, I'd have to go here, I'd have to go there, and like, you know, I might tip down home for a day or two, and then I might not be down home for 3 weeks. It was just the way life is. And I think for the last 5 or 6 years I've probably seen the majority, with the exception of COVID, you know, I probably would have seen the majority of people in Fight Factory more than I've seen my family. And I'm happy about that because I've made a lot of friends that have like are friends for life. I think it's a very special thing to have friends that you can look at and be like, oh, okay, you inspire me. Like one of my best mates is AJ Cleary, and like I can't tell you how much I look up to him and just admire what he does and his passion for the things he does. It's a really, really special thing to have like actual friends where you're like that and you're kind of blown away by them a bit, you know. The weird thing about coming down and doing this Longford show now is like, I don't think I've even processed it that I'm going to be wrestling in front of a lot of familiar faces. Because that's going to be a weird one, because I think you can kind of lose yourself when you're wrestling in front of strangers. You don't really think about the people, you just think you're like, oh, it's a crowd of people, you know. And it's like, now it's like, oh, there's Pat, oh, Jimmy, you know, do I stop, do I give them something, or do I just keep going about? And I think that's certainly a weird one. Wrestling is passion. I think that's the shortest thing. I think I just love every aspect of it. Like, I think I've always been kind of a creative person. I think that's brought out to a next level for me and given me kind of a canvas, I suppose, to just kind of go out and have fun. I think as well, like, it's taught me like so much and developed me so much as an actual individual, not just in ring, but like I've learned a lot of life skills like determination and stuff like that. That I've really kind of I feel like it's something that I've given a lot to, and a lot of people are like, oh, it doesn't give back to you, but like it's given back to me in dozens, and especially in the club, like I'm so thankful for a lot of people that have been helpful along that journey. And I, like this thing as well, like, I feel like I'm very much so only getting started. I feel like I've only found me footing in the last year. Like, you know, I want to do a lot more. But I think, yeah, wrestling is love and passion, and it just really is amazing.
Okay. I think that's us done. I think that's it done. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you very much, man. That's it. Like, I hope I didn't ramble too much.
No, that's it.